Have you ever stopped to wonder if everything we believe about the Lakers' future has been secretly sabotaged by the last person we'd suspect? And what if an icon smile was actually hiding a mistake that could cost an entire dynasty? Have you considered that the very franchise we trust to chase championships might be one bold all-season gamble away from redefining its identity or its downfall? Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report, where we dig into every whisper, rumor, and electrifying possibility. Today's hot topic: speculate that Jaren Jackson Jr. is destined to don the purple and gold. Smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. The rumor mill is churning, and the latest whispers suggest that in the wake of Memphis trading away all-star guard Desmond Bane, the Grizzlies are suddenly flush with cap space that was earmarked to extend Jaren Jackson Jr.'s colossal new deal. But what happens if the Grizz front office stalls on handing him that $104 million extension before free agency? Some insiders believe that the Lakers, always looming like a vulture circling a wounded superstar, could swoop in and pounce on Jackson with a jaw-dropping max contract offer. Could this mean the Lakers are angling to pair Anthony Davis with another All-NBA defender? Is it possible that the franchise views Jackson's unique blend of floor spacing, shot blocking, and perimeter defense as the missing piece alongside LeBron James and a D? According to the Sporting News headline, Lakers could steal $104 million star forward from Grizzlies after Desmond Bane trade. The sub-headline drives home the stakes. The Los Angeles Lakers may acquire a multi-dimensional Memphis Grizzlies big man in free agency. The full report lays out the timeline. The Grizzlies sent Desmond Bane packing in a blockbuster deal that brought back multiple first-round picks and cleared nearly $20 million in cap room. That move was lauded as a franchise reset, but it also put a ticking clock on finalizing Jackson's mammoth contract. If Memphis hesitates, or if rival suitors dangle more alluring roles, Jackson could hit the open market this summer. And you better believe the Lakers will be dialing his agent nonstop. Let's put some numbers on the table. In his fourth All-Star campaign last season, Jaren Jackson Jr. averaged 21.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3.1 blocks, and knocked down 2.3 three-pointers per game at a 39.7% clip from beyond the arc. He ranks second in the NBA with a 4.2 block rate, transforming opposing paint attacks into highlight reel rejections night after night. Could this be the blueprint for protecting the rim that head coach J.J. Redick has been begging for? Lakers fans are wondering if Jackson's 7'5" wingspan and 6'11" frame could turn Crypto.com Arena into the toughest interior fortress in the league. Some draftniks believe that adding JJJ to a starting lineup of LeBron, Davis, and a healthy Anthony Davis would create the most switchable, I'm-clogging front line the West has ever seen. But let's rewind to why the Grizzlies had to make that Desmond Bane move in the first place. Bane's emergence as a 23-point-per-game sharpshooter made him the face of Memphis's next chapter. And the magic formula was clear. Bane's perimeter prowess paired with Jackson's interior deterrence gave them a seamless pick-and-pop dynamic. Now, with Bane gone and Jackson's extension on the line, a void looms in Memphis and a tantalizing opportunity beckons in Los Angeles. Could the Lakers not only replicate that pick-and-pop chemistry, but amplify it in Coach Redick's up-tempo offense? Imagine LeBron's laser passes finding Jackson trailing the break, or a D diving for offensive boards that Jackson then flushes home in transition. Is it possible that LA envisions a new deft lineup centered around Jackson's gravity, spacing, and defensive IQ? Fans and analysts alike are already buzzing on social media. A popular Lakers insider tweeted, "If Jaren hits free agency, LA is the only place he's got a go-max contract, prime city, championship window open." Meanwhile, a Grizzlies beat writer lamented on a local radio show that Memphis must decide, do we lock up our cornerstone or risk losing him for nothing? Former NBA champion and analyst Kendrick Perkins chimed in during a broadcast, saying, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the type of modern big that everyone wants. If he lands in LA, that's a game changer. Could this be the beginning of a new Lakers defensive era? One that resurrects the glory days of Dike Mutombo blocking shots in purple and gold? Of course, there are hurdles. Jackson's knee. Health has been under the microscope since his breakout season. What if lingering concerns drive the Grizzlies to offer less than the market max? Could that open the door for the Lakers to undercut Memphis with a shorter-term prove-it deal that TikTok pundits are now calling the smartest business move? And then there's the chemistry question. Can you fit LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Jaren Jackson Jr. on the floor together without clogging the paint or forcing too many defensive switches? Some skeptics argue that loading up on big men is old-school thinking in an era that demands small ball versatility. Yet Lakers executives recall how well a lengthened skill frontline served them in 2020's playoff bubble. Could they be yearning to recapture that formula? Looking back at history, the Lakers have never shied away from making blockbuster splashes in free agency. In 2010, they courted Dwight Howard before pivoting to Steve Nash. In 2018, they lured LeBron James back. In 2024, they swung for Luka. Doncic only to land Anthony Davis in a midseason miracle. Could Jackson be the next marquee piece to join that lineage? Fans are wondering if the franchise's star-chasing ethos will pay off once more, or if this high-stakes strategy will end. In another what-if scenario, some insiders believe that if Jackson chooses LA, it could spark a chain reaction. Teams like Phoenix and Denver might scramble to fortify their own rosters, setting off a West-wide free agency frenzy. Is it possible that the ripple effects of one star's decision could reshape even the deepest playoff matchups? Amid all this swirling speculation, one thing's for certain: Los Angeles is not banking on a passive approach. Whether they drop the lottery pick or repurpose salary into a sign-and trade, the front office is preparing every contingency. Could that mean dangling Austin Reeves as trade bait to help facilitate Jackson's deal? Or perhaps they'll lean on their mid-level exception to sweeten the pot with veteran role players around the core. Lakers Nation is already debating which combo Jackson plus Rui Hachimura or Jackson plus Taurean Prince creates the deadliest box-in-one defensive unit. But would that sacrifice too much spacing? Or could it be the winning formula that finally topples the juggernauts in Phoenix and Denver? But what do you think about all of this? Personally, as a Lakers supporter, I believe that landing Jaren Jackson Jr. would be a masterstroke, a low-risk, high-reward gamble that amplifies our defensive identity and gives LeBron another playmaker in the paint. I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below. If you're as hyped as I am for Lakers News Fan Report, smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the drama in purple and gold. Picking up right where we left off landing, Jaren Jackson Jr. would not only fortify our interior defense, but send seismic tremors through the entire Western Conference. Could this mean that LeBron James's relentless playmaking 25.3 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 7.9 assists per game last season will find an even deadlier outlet in the paint? Imagine LeBron surveying the defense, one dribble pull-up faking a double team, then whipping a pinpoint pass to Jackson rolling to the rim, where the 6'11" sharpshooter finishes above the rim at a career 39.7% three-point clip. Is it possible that this dynamic duo could create a chess match nightmare for opposing coaches, forcing them to choose between guarding the arc or contesting every drive? Let's consider Austin Reeves, fresh off his breakout campaign of 13.4 points, 4.5 assists, and floor spacing brilliance. With Jackson's gravity demanding defensive focus, could Reeves receive even more open looks beyond the arc, transforming him from a sixth man into a bona fide third scoring option? Some insiders believe that Reeves' off-ball movement and three-point accuracy 41% on catch and shoot attempts will thrive when defenders are wary of Jackson's pick-and-pop threat. Meanwhile, Bronny James, riding the momentum of his two-way spot and summer league development, could carve out a niche as a defensive wing guarding smaller forwards, learning under the tutelage of veterans while witnessing firsthand how Jackson anchors the paint. Fans are wondering if this three-man development pipeline LeBron teaching Bronny inspired by Jackson, Jackson supported by Reeves could evolve into a self-sustaining culture of Lakers excellence. On the flip side, Western Conference rivals are already scrambling to craft counter strategies. Could the Suns exploit Jackson's still developing lateral quickness by running constant screen and pop actions on the weak side, daring him to chase shooters around the arc? Would the Nuggets lean heavier on Nikola Jokic's high post passing, stretching Jackson's rim deterrence into mid-rotations? Some analysts tweet that Phoenix coach Frank Vogel might adjust by deploying small ball units earlier, forcing Jackson off the floor until crunch time and approach that test the Lakers' bench depth and demand seamless rotations. Is it possible that Denver's backcourt of Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. could attack Jackson's help defense early and often, creating mismatches that require LeBron to overcommit defensively? Reflecting on last year's playoff skirmishes against Oklahoma City, where interior defense faltered down the stretch, one can't help but sense that Jackson's addition would rewrite that narrative. In Game 5 of the first round, the Thunder feasted on second-chance opportunities, out-rebounding the Lakers 15-8 on the offensive glass. Could Jackson's presence translate into a rebound percentage boost? Imagine climbing from 24.3% to a league-leading 27%, thereby starving opponents of extra possessions and igniting fast breaks for the Lakers' transition-happy roster? Some insiders believe that even a modest uptick in defensive rating from the Lakers' 112.1 last season to a hypothetical 108.5 could be the difference between a second-round exit and a conference finals berth. Off the court, the buzz has reached a fever pitch. Following the Sporting News leak, Lakers legend Magic Johnson was quoted on Spectrum Sportsnet saying, "JJJ brings the kind of rim protection and shooting that this franchise craves. If he commits, we could be looking at the next era of Lakers dominance." On a recent podcast, JaVale McGee reminisced about his own shot-blocking days, joking, "If John can swat like he does in college against grown men, we might need to retrofit Crypto.com Arena to withstand the seismic shockwaves, even national." Reporters have chimed in. One ESPN insider tweeted, "League sources say Lakers are all in on a maximum offer. They see JJJ as the perfect canvas for Coach Redick's defensive schemes." Fans on Reddit have flooded Lakers threads with highlight compilations entitled "The Jackson Era Begins in LA" and "Purple and Gold Paint Party." Could the frenzy itself become the catalyst that pushes Jackson to choose Los Angeles, embracing the bright lights rather than risking the less lucrative markets of rival suitors? Amid the hype, we can't ignore potential roadblocks. Jackson's health history missed 29 games over the last 2 seasons due to knee and ankle issues looms as a cautionary tale. Could the Lakers' medical staff, lauded for rehabilitating Anthony Davis's toe injuries, navigate Jackson's maintenance to ensure he endures a full 82-game grind? Some skeptics argue that a 1-year prove-it deal might better protect both sides, allowing Jackson to showcase his durability before committing long-term. But Lakers insiders counter that nothing galvanizes team chemistry like a multi-year pact. The security might unlock Jackson's full potential without the cloud of short-term uncertainty. As the rumor mill spins, trade scenarios also bubble under the surface. Could the Lakers package their 2026 first-round pick and send Talon Horton-Tucker to Memphis in a sign-and-trade, preserving cap flexibility while delivering value to the Grizzlies? Is it possible they might include a future second-round pick swap, softening the blow while maintaining leverage in next summer's deep draft? Some front office whispers hint at dangling Taurean Prince or Rui Hachimura veteran wings, whose shooting and defense could help Memphis rebuild, while locking in Jackson and preserving the core spine of LeBron, Davis, and Reeves. Fans are speculating whether such a move would hand the Grizzlies more immediate win-now talent or simply delay their rebuilding timeline by one blockbuster piece. Now, As the free agency moratorium looms, an unexpected twist awaits in Summer League 1. Thing is crystal clear. The Lakers are orchestrating a masterclass in roster architecture. From developing homegrown talents like Reeves and Bronny to courting all-NBA level defenders like Jackson, Los Angeles is redefining what it means to win free agency and nurture complementary talent. Could this daring blend of superstar legacy and emerging talent become the blueprint for sustainable success? Or will rival Goliaths in Denver, Phoenix, and Golden State outmaneuver the Lakers, turning Jaren's malice at the Palace performances into mere footnotes in their championship runs? Now, as the season heats up, what will define LA's destiny? Audacious gambles and bold transparency, or cautious secrecy and strategic patience? Personally, as a die-hard Lakers supporter, I believe that embracing high-reward moves like landing Jaren Jackson Jr. is precisely what this franchise needs to reignite its championship legacy and silence the doubters once and for all. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report so you never miss another explosive update.